Children, due to the storage purpose, I am not reading line to line so as to cover the portion soon. So it sounded so sweet that no one hears in the sound. Then he came out of that king's castle and saw what is there inside the uh, garden. So he went, he saw a most wonderful sight. What it was, the branches everywhere were blossoming and everywhere it was greenish. All the flowers have all blooming like anything because he saw the children and they were playing on the trees. Then he saw one small boy standing nearby who doesn't reach the branches. Then he went and took the poor little boy and he left him on the branch. And he saw, wow, this was a very beautiful sight for me. As these children enter my garden, how they entered, he was searching there. The children made a small hole on the big wall at the last and they entered into the garden and they were playing. They saw, okay, that might be the reason why my garden is blooming, and everywhere I can see flowers and fruits and everywhere, and even the spring has come now to me. Then again what he said, and he said, okay, all children come and play in the garden, because he liked the sight over there and he thought, only if the children are coming back to my garden, then only the spring and the summer and all the seasons will enter into the garden and gives the beauty of the sight. So in this way, then he was thinking, okay, this is the thing. Then he left all the children to come and play in the gardens. Daily he also used to come to the garden and watch the playing of the children. Every day he used to come, but only that small little boy, he was missing. He doesn't see for so many days, as the small little boy was not coming to play. Then you say he was asking each and every one that where is that boy whom I put him on the tree. Then there's all the children said, no, we don't know. I think he has gone. So every day he used to ask about that small little boy. So every afternoon when school was over, the children came and played with the giant. He also slowly started playing with the children, and he used loving playing with the children. So as long as he used to speak about the small little boy, but he never got that small little one. Then slowly years passed and the giant grew very old and feeble. He could not play with the children and no longer. Only he used to sit in a armchair and watch how their games, and he was very happy to see their games, and he was very admired to see them, and his garden also. He say, I have many beautiful flowers, but the children are the most beautiful flowers of all. So I was thinking that, oh, slowly these are the main happiness for gives him happiness, as the children are playing and the garden looks very beautiful with these beautiful flowers. Suddenly one morning he looked out of his window. He saw there a small boy, where he saw the first, he put the boy on the tree. Then he rubbed his eyes in wonder and looked and looked. It's certainly a marvelous sight. It was the farthest corner of the tree. There was a quite covered with the lovely white blossoms. Its branches are looked golden. Silver fruits hung down from them, and under the tree they saw a little boy whom he loved very dearly. Then this was the so the giant ran out into the garden. Again he saw that small little one, where he put him on the tree. That boy has come. He said, who has dared to wound you? He saw some wounds on his body and said, someone wounded you. Who are that person? I want to hit them. I want to give them pain. Let me tell, who is that person? He said, nah, but these wounds are wounds of love. He said, these are not wounds made by someone. These are the wounds of love. I like the wounds of love, and you have let me play once in here, and today you shall come with me to my garden, which is paradise. He said, I have come from paradise, and I let you take me to the paradise, because the the giant has grew very old. Now he is about to die. Then when the children ran in that afternoon, they found the giant under the tree, all covered with white blossoms. That means the giant has died, and that boy may be the what we call as Farishta or the fairy or whomever it is. We call them gods. What we say, helper, or who is the back of God. So that person is the fairy might be. So he said that I am going to take you to the paradise. Paradise means Swarga. So this like this the story ends about a selfish giant, how he became friends with the children and played throughout his life. Okay children, next I am going to send you the question and answers.